Bryant McFadden now being joined by outstanding quarterback, one of the best in the league. And he just loves my Pittsburgh Steelers for some reason. If you don't know who this guy is, I don't know what to tell you, but no other than the great Joe Burrow. Joe, how you doing? How you feeling? Thank you for joining me.
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
There's so much I want to talk to you about, and I want to complain to you about, but I don't have the time or the apparatus to do so today. So I got to be a professional, right? So when you look at your career, when you look at where you guys are, I know a few days ago, you talked about trying to bring everyone back. If you're able to do so, looking at how good you guys were at the end of the season, do you believe you could definitely be a legit threat to not be one of the best teams in the AFC, but of course, trying to get over that hurdle in the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah, I feel really confident in ourselves every single year. This year didn't go our way, but there wasn't a single game that I went into and thought we couldn't win. We were in every single game. Some of them didn't go our way, but the guys that we have, and hopefully we can bring those guys back, I'm confident.
No question. And when you look at being back here in New Orleans, Louisiana, went to school down the street at LSU, I want to do a blind LSU wide receiver ranking with you, right? It's like you guys are safe to say is wide receiver you, right? So you got 5 spots. Number 1 being the best would be the number 1 guy. I have 5 names, former LSU wide receivers, blind ranking LSU wide receivers. I want to hear your list, right? This is your list. So the first name I'm giving you is Brian Thomas Jr. Where would you rank him from 1 to 5? The 1 being the best.
4.
Brian Thomas is 4. OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr.
2. 3.
3. OBJ is 3. Justin Jefferson.
1A.
1A. All right. Malik Neighbors.
Well, the only other spot I could put him would be 5, but he's not 5.
Okay. All right. And last but not least, Jamar Chase.
1A, number 2.
1A, number 2. You guys were kind of low-key cheating when you were at LSU. Yeah. Just know we all know, and you took advantage of the said situation because the guys that were surrounding you. I want to ask you a funny question. Are you familiar with hashtag Joe Burrow is Bay?
No, but I think it sounds pretty self-explanatory.
Where did that come up? I mean, who came up with that?
No idea. You sound like you know more about it than me.
I'm just now getting familiar about Joe Burrow as Bay. I just know you as Joe Burrow as QB1.
Yeah.
But apparently you got some fans that really like what you do.
I guess so.
And they love it. You know what I know it is, Joe? It's the wardrobe. It's the swag.
Yeah.
Because when you come into the stadium, you put effort in what you wear.
I come fresh.
You have a stylist?
I do. His name's Kyle.
He does a great job.
Yeah, Kyle's cool.
I love the swag, so that's what that's about. So another thing I want to share with you, Joe. Of course, we've seen you do the Griddy quite a few times, right?
I think I've only done it 1 time.
And it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
I had Justin Jefferson on yesterday. He was like, yo, Joe did his thing, right? So I want to show you some Griddies, and I want you to grade the Griddies from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the not so best, right? The first person.
That one was pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I was proud of myself with that one.
This is Joe Burrow, by the way, doing his Griddy. What would you give yourself?
10.
All right. Next, we have Luis Suarez, soccer player.
Oh, that one is not the best. That's barely even recognizable as a Griddy.
Yeah, Luis, you got to work with your Griddy. Next, we have UFC fighter Ian Gary.
I've seen worse. It's not the best, but that's probably 3 or 4.
All right, next we have offensive lineman Blake Bradle from Minnesota. Now, this is funny.
I remember seeing that one. That one was pretty good.
What would you give Blake?
9.
Yeah. All right. Mac Jones. This is a Pro Bowl right here.
Not long enough,
I would say,
to even understand what was going on.
And this is the last one. This is Philadelphia Flyers mascot. His name is Griddy.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And
For having all that on him?
What'd you say, 10?
7.
7? That's not bad. But I love your Griddy, though. Can we see more Griddies from you as possible?
I only had 2 rushing touchdowns last year.
Yeah. And that long one was against the Giants.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting that one, so I didn't know what to do when I got out of it. Maybe you'll see
Maybe.
another Griddy.
Just
It would
not
have to be a
against
big-time moment.
Just not against Pittsburgh.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. Okay, of course, you're joining me on behalf of FedEx. Tell us a little bit about what you have going on with FedEx and the relationship.
Yeah, I'm nominated for the Air and Ground Player of the Year. I won it in 2022. It'd be cool to win it twice. Jamara's up for it too, so that'd be cool to both win.
Well said. FedEx, no question. You got a good man when you're repping Joe Burrow. All right, so Joe, before I let you go, we're doing a grip challenge, right?
Okay.
We want to test your grip out. So Justin Jefferson yesterday, he did 124. Okay. Now, if you want to do a warm-up, because it's kind of hard to see. All right.
That was the warm-up.
That's the warm-up. All right. But you get adjust. You see, it's pretty firm. It's pretty firm. Yeah. I'm going to tell you this much. I don't want to see Joe do it anymore because the last thing we need is you tightening up.
That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, and I don't want them type problems.
Yeah.
I know Steeler fans might like it, but no, that ain't my character. But thank you, Joe, once again for joining me. Outstanding year coming up in 2025. And like I said, I wish you nothing but great numbers week in and week out. Just the 2 times you play against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's it. That's it. But thank you for joining me here.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.